is no way that this happened, as the Cleveland Cavaliers fall short overtime on Monday off of a silly last-second play, and the Cleveland Cavaliers starting point guard re-injures an injury that he's been battling for what seems like 10 years now. So a lot of things went wrong on Monday. The Cleveland Cavaliers go on and will try to play with a lot of players not playing, Mobley resting, Darius Garland just being out for who knows how long. We're going to dive into the Garland details and what happened on Monday's game here on Cavs Digest. I'm Matt Palange. Hope everyone has made it to the middle of the week fairly easily, or the middle of the weekdays, I should say. I don't want to keep you guys here for too long, but I do want to ask, if you've ever wanted to become a content creator, you could go ahead and start right here with the Digest team. You can become a content creator or writer. Just go to digestmedia.ca/join-us to apply. There's also a link in the description. You could apply for Ohio jobs such as Blue Jackets, the Guardians, Reds, Bengals, Browns, Cavs, maybe. Anyways, but those are teams you can, if you're a big Ohio sports fan. So go ahead and do that. But I said, I don't want to keep you here for too long. Sometimes I talk a little bit too much to you guys. We're trying to work on getting better here, aren't we? So let's talk about the hot garbage of the Monday game between the Cleveland Cavaliers and the Miami Heat. The Cleveland Cavaliers managed to tie the game up at 140 apiece after a Donovan Mitchell Hail Mary three-pointer from the corner. Not Hail Mary, a prayer, I mean. He looks like he almost steps out, throws the ball over the defender's hands very, very high in the air and makes it, ties the game up, and then look at this. I want to point out one thing. I'm not going to dive too much into this game. I really want to focus mainly on the injury of Garland, but I do want to talk about this for about 2-3 minutes. Look at where Dean Wade is on the court. No, I'm not blaming this on Dean Wade. Just listen. Why are we following players up to the half-court line with 0.4 seconds left? You know how hard it is to get a shot? You have to, tap it and then immediately launch it. If whoever, Haywood Highsmith or whoever is at the half-court line, catches the ball there, you don't have to follow him. And then one back screen is all it took. And why do you not have, a normal lineup on the court? You could have had Dean Wade, Hunter, Mitchell, Mobley, and then, I don't understand why Allen's on the game in this scenario, but, just to, stand under the hoop. All Jalen Allen has to do is just stand under the hoop. Or Mobley could stand under the hoop. Everyone just lost on the court. This play was just stupid. It was silly. The fact that the Cleveland Cavaliers lost in this way is so disgusting. It was a really, really annoying loss. But the Cavs still swept the Miami Heat last year in the first round of the playoffs, so Heat fans, leave us alone. Trust me. Anyways, but I kind of want to focus mainly on the Darius Garland issue, because this was probably the biggest standout thing from Monday. We are going to dive more into more details surrounding this game, and I'm going to talk about the box score. I'll just quickly snip through some of the things we're going to be talking about today. So I am going to talk about what happened on Monday and some of the players and bad things that stood out to me. But I really think we should focus on Garland's injury, because there's no way that this guy swore, I'm 100%, gets back, and he gets hurt in the same exact toe. He just re-injured his toe. This is the play that looked like activated the re-injury, so I'm going to play that for you right now. Let me know what you guys think. I'm also going to show where it looks like he potentially is just limping while on the court still, he's trying to hide the injury. So he just steps, and he just steps flat-footed, and it looks like he hurts his toe. You could tell kind of by the way he's walking right now. He's walking very sluggish. He catches the ball and immediately just passes, and then he starts limping. And he continues to limp. It's really, really hard to watch. I believe he played 19 minutes, and then he sat out for the rest of the game. He was ruled out for today's game. And so hope Darius Garland's okay. We're getting more updates. I'm going to show those updates as well on Garland's injury status. So these are kind of his stats so far from this year, including Monday's game. He has not been playing at the best level, but he has opened up a whole new playing style for the Cavaliers. He opens up a whole new level of just shot creating and playmaking ability when he's on the court. And the Cleveland Cavaliers looked a lot better with him on the court. So just generally, we need Garland to be here right now. We do not want to trust other people in the spot. Obviously, we do like Merrill for the most part, but I don't like Merrill, in every scenario, because the Cavs just one more with Garland in the lineup, and that's the simple truth. So, this is from Cameron Justice from News 5 Cleveland, ABC News 5 Cleveland. Further evaluation by the medical staff saw Garland diagnosed with a great left toe contusion. A re-aggravation, my gosh, of the injury that he has been working through since last season. Garland was dealing with a turf toe injury at the end of last season that saw him miss the final 2 games of the regular season and 4 playoff games. After the Cavs were eliminated by the Indiana Pacers in the Eastern Conference semifinals, Garland was recommended surgery on his injured great toe, which he underwent in June. The team has prescribed him daily treatments while he continues with his already established post-surgery plan. So, did Darius Garland rush himself back? That's the first question I have for you guys. Because it really seemed like Darius Garland wasn't going to be back until like December. I mean, he kind of said November. It seems like he was just a little too confident, rushed himself back. Like, the injury wasn't hurting him at all, and he couldn't feel that it was there still. And when he played basketball, but sometimes you just have to be rather safe than sorry. And it looked like he was a little too sorry. And he came back and re-injured his toe. And it seems as if it's not going to be anything too long-term based on the information that I think I just saw on X recently, that it is nothing too crazy. And that there is a chance that he probably just sits out maybe a couple games. He comes back. He did get surgery. So you would think that he should be able to play, but I simply think that he probably should just rest him more. And maybe it's not the same toe, who knows? There's a lot of information around it. But to dive more into the details of the game now, first we're going to talk about Cavs lose. I showed you guys the photo. I showed you guys the clip. This is the biggest issue. Look who. Look who we're going to talk about again, guys. Look who we're going to talk about again. Jarrett Allen, 7 rebounds. Not bad. 7 is not, too bad. You have less rebounds than Donovan Mitchell, Evan Mobley, and Jalen Tyson. What are you doing on the court? I want you guys to watch every Cavs game. This Cavs team cannot rebound. Look how many minutes. Do you guys see Thomas Bryant's minutes? No, you don't. Get this guy on the court, please. Please. Just give Thomas Bryant a chance. This guy is so bad. No, not so bad, but Jarrett Allen needs to get off the Cavs. I'm being so serious, guys. Jarrett Allen needs to go. This guy needs to go now. Now, I can't let Jarrett Allen remain in a Cavs uniform for any longer. I just refuse. He's just not good. He can't rebound. He can't do anything. So at this point, just give Thomas Bryant a chance. I know Thomas Bryant isn't great. I understand that, but you cannot continuously let Jarrett Allen play a significant amount of minutes. How many he played 21. Like, they took him out. They ran with Dean Wade at like the 4 and Mobley at the 5 a lot. They ran Tyson at the 3 or Tyson at the 4, Mobley at the 5. So they tried a bunch of things. They tried different lineups. They just were not trusting Jarrett Allen at all on the court. For right reasons, right? But I also kind of want to watch this last alley-oop again real quick. Just because this is hilarious. Look what's covered. Like, why does Dean Wade follow a guy up to half court? He's literally like your best defender. Like, he's the best defender on the court. He can just simply, like, he breaks through. Who gets screened? Mitchell gets screened? Well, I think it's Tyson that gets screened. So, like, he's just wide open off a back screen. No, that's DeAndre Hunter that gets screened. So DeAndre Hunter gets screened, and Mobley stands there. Merrill's guy screens him. Merrill doesn't switch or do anything about it because he shouldn't be on the court at this time because he's just undersized. Mobley can't drop because there's a guy wide open in the corner. Mitchell shouldn't be over ball. Mitchell should drop to the corner. Mobley should back up to the paint, and then all your solutions are solved because the most dangerous player on an inbounds play is the inbounder, but there is 0.4 seconds left. I'm not a coach. I might be getting a master's in administration and coaching, though. That's a different story, though. But I'm not a coach, but this is simple basketball, guys. These are just small plays. I hate Atkinson this year. I have to be honest, guys. I have not been liking Atkinson this year, but we're not going to dive too much into that. I think he's been making some mistakes. But nonetheless, Darius Garland is a primary focus, and right now Darius Garland's injury needs to recover. We need to keep an eye on this toe injury that he keeps seeming to re-injure, and the Cavs lose in a silly way on a Monday night game. So drop a comment down below how you're feeling about things with the Cavs right now. Like this video, share this video with your friends. I'm Matt Palange. Thank you guys for watching me here on Cavs Digest.